Hey folks, how you doing? Papa Joe here. Oh, what a long day. I guarantee you. Where am I at? I ain't even gonna try to pronounce that. I'm down somewhere between Laredo and Parr. How's that? Just went in here and I'm at a Stripes. They got the Laredo Taco Company. Good eating in my opinion. So I just had me a $5.15 plate that actually filled me up. Some youngin' walking around out here panhandling said he was hungry. So I gave him $5.50. He's, oh, God bless you and all that. And I, well, God bless you, and I hope that's what that goes to. I don't know if it will or not. My conscience is clear. Something put it on me to give him the meal, so I did. Whether he eats or not is on him. You know, whether he lied to get it or not, that's between him and God, not me. Got here and this truck beside me, he was backing in. I was pulling in from that way. I turned my headlights off so I wasn't blinding him because I was sitting there pointing them right at his passenger window. He got back in. I pulled up here and it's a little bit of a pain to get in here and get straight. I'm trying to back up. He's already set his brakes. I'm holding my hand in the mirror and shit. His headlights are on. He just automatically got on that phone doing that shit. So once I got parked, I went over there and knocked on his door and I said, thanks a lot for turning your headlights off while I was backing in. Oh, I'm sorry, man, my bad. You couldn't see me trying to block him in the mirror. No, I was looking at my phone. Imagine that. Turned around, walked away, and he's still hollering apologies. I didn't want to hear it. Common courtesy. That's all it is. You know? I extended it to him. He should have extended it to me. No. Not in this day and age. Let's hurry up and stop and get on our phone. Now that all that excitement's out, I want to touch base, make some comments on comments. Got quite a few of them today. This one here, Brandon, he went back quite a while back, or quite a ways back, and watched trucks in the rock and roll circuit. Said it's very interesting to hear what goes on behind the scenes of the concert tours. Yeah, it was something that I daydreamed about, had on my bucket list, and a real good friend of mine, my best friend actually, he had been doing it for years, and he got it set up where we could go out, and I went down to his house, was getting ready to go, and he had a heart attack and died. Our whole plan was for him to go out and teach me the ropes. And that didn't happen, but God bless his soul, he did get me out there where I got to do it. I did one tour and then a little bit of BS stuff out in California, but I did it. On Ariana Grande is who I did, and it was quite interesting and quite fun overall. Didn't make near the money I'd been told I would, but that's alright. Bucket list, check. Robert White, he went back and watched Peaches and Cream, and I ain't sure what that one was about. He's telling me to get a local job, put this over-the-road nonsense behind me. Said I was a damn good driver, anybody be lucky to have you. Well, thank you for the flowers, Robert. I appreciate it. I'm not ready to go local yet. I keep threatening to, but I don't think I'm ready for it. what this company's got me doing is making the kind of money I need to make, getting me home the home time that I want. Yeah, I get mad at them. That's part of trucking. That's part of any job. Very few people have ever had a job where they didn't get mad at the company or the boss or somebody at one time or another. Same thing here. I get mad at them, but then we kiss and make up, and they get back on track and get me doing what I'm supposed to be doing. We'll see. I'll write it out right here where I'm at. But thanks for the flowers, man. I appreciate it. On a roll with Papa Joe. What did I do that this morning or yesterday? I forget. The Trucking Baptist. He said, I assume it's a he. He said, I get the feeling that all liberals are Antichrist. And just as Antichrist were here in Jesus' time, they are here even more today. They push their one world order agenda, Antichrist preaching, violence against the unborn, and it's going to get worse until the Antichrist is revealed. Hard for me to argue with you. We have somewhat the same thoughts. I'm going to be touching on this and in my video for tomorrow night's Bible study, and I don't know what I'll name it, but let's see where I go with this on the Bible study thing. Let's see. And T-Ray, he went back and he watched Learn This Before Getting Your CDL. That's an old one. I like seeing y'all go back into the archives and watch some old ones. The Trucking Baptist, you ought to go back into the archives, into the library, whatever they call it, playlist, whatever they call it. And there's a whole deal there, over 100 videos on my thoughts about God and our walk with God and whatnot. You might enjoy it. You might not. If you don't go check it out, you'll never know. Got a truck island here and my AC working back here, so I'm trying to talk a little bit louder so you can hear me, hopefully over all the noise. Let's see, but T-Ray, he said, been thinking about getting my CDL, and your videos have been a great help to my future goal. Thank you, Papa Joe. Well, you're quite welcome. That's what this channel is for, is to hopefully help some folks, educate some of those that are thinking about coming out, give them the honest truth about how it is out here, the good and the bad. You know, I'm not a recruiter for nobody. I'm just a damned old truck driver, and I don't want you to come into it and get blindsided like a lot of folks do. So, cool. Glad they're helping you. Share with others. When you go to CDL school, truck driving school, share my channel with a bunch of them in your class. It might help them out as well. Ron McGill, he made a comment on a roll with Papa Joe. He said, yes, I agree. Keep up the good videos. Well, I'm glad you agree. I'm glad you're liking the videos. And yes, sir, I plan on keeping them up, even if I offend people. Judo 101 said, good morning. Good evening. It's now nighttime. It's now 8:38 my time in the evening. Good evening. Howie Lane, he said, oh, I got to expand this one. He says, I stand with you, Papa Joe. Behind every blade of grass is why we are respected as a country. All these gun raids at schools and churches, bars, etc. Tragic, yes, but are being used by the government to try and take away our gun rights. But the big picture, they and certain groups are not taken into consideration is the idea that American citizens have the right to protect our country and ourselves, and I'll add to that what you forgot, from foreign and domestic enemies. That's the part they don't want you to remember. You need to remember that. He says, just like Ab Guilford said below, which sums up as a foreign or domestic protection. Okay, you did. My bad. Sorry. If we were to have our gun rights revoked in any way, our country would be fighting others on our own soil. And I don't believe that the normal, non-prior military anti-gun population could handle that. They would be screaming for our armed help, then and loud. Then he added a little link here to go to, but it's not allowing the link, and I don't know how to allow the link. That's my son's job. And actually, I just had a conversation with a friend of mine. He's a Georgia boy, and he basically said the same thing. He says, if they take our guns, we will be invaded. He says, probably by Russia, but we will be invaded. I don't know that we'll be invaded unless they push it farther. They're not going to really do a gun grab, because they know that will start a civil war. It will start a war in our country. There ain't no doubt in my mind. So no, they're going to continue banning different guns like they're trying to do now. And then they're going to make it an attack on the ammunition like Obama started. He did away with the lead so that the cost of the ammunition went skyrocketing. And now they are scratching and sniffing, trying to figure out what to make as a as a bullet. So their next move is going to be putting such high taxes on the ammunition that you can't afford it. They're going to come at us all the way around the bush without trying to just chop the bush down. They're not going to do a gun grab. They're going to take and tax and make everything else illegal. Mark my words. Let's see here. Here's Mark Brown. I ain't seen him in a while. He says, hey, Papa Joe. Some years ago, I bought a Remington electric hair clippers. I've been very happy clipper shaving since 1990. I'm saving dollars. Oh, and the New World Order will rewrite the Second Amendment as to disarm the U.S. citizens. These shootings are sanctioned by the Illuminati and Lucifers. And I'm sure I did not pronounce those right. I'm not the smartest hillbilly out here. The thing is I'm not ready to declare myself a bald old man yet. You can see it's getting pretty high. And with my hair, if I try to go short like this, one side stands up and leans forward, and the other one stands up and leans back. It's been a pain in my butt forever. And I had decided I wanted to try it short again, as you can say, or as you can see. And I ain't real happy with it, and I don't know if I'm going to go bald, or the only way to take care of these problems is to grow it longer again. So, which is why I grew my hair real long in my youth. I ain't sure what I'm going to do. I have been talking about shaving it. Let's see. Jay Bird, and all these comments are on Tuesday morning, so on this morning's howdy. And he says, I agree with you, Papa Joe. Cool, and appreciate you acknowledging it. A.B. Guilford, is that who, Dadgummit? That's who Howie Nope, it wasn't Howie. Somebody quoted him a while ago. Duh. And I missed it. What they said was guns are to keep people and tyrannical governments in check. Democrats want to take control. Look at Maryland and what O'Malley did to his voters. First they flooded the city with drugs, then came the gangs, then came the lockdowns and the police raids and jailing of a lot of people. To all the Dems who voted for O'Malley, how did that work out for you? Well, I hear you. And yeah, they want our guns bad. They have for a long time. An unarmed populace is exactly what they want, because then the only ones that has the guns is them. And look at world history where this is happening around the world, including Hitler. Look at Australia. I think they're starting to get theirs under control a little bit, but they did their gun grab. They called it a buyback, which was bullshit, and they've had their own deals. If any of my people from foreign countries, and this is being watched in over 100 countries, last my son told me, if your country has gone through this scenario, please comment and tell us how it came down, good, bad, or indifferent. Please let us know how they started it, how it worked out, and how it's going now. I would appreciate that, and I'm sure a lot of my readers would. Then here's Richard. He said, Papa Joe, keep the faith, brother, and you sound okay to me. I like the one about the pebbles. That is me, still having a lot of work to do, but God is taking care of it in His way. That was Trucking with Faith that he commented on. And Richard, that's a true statement, brother. We're all a work. We all should still be working on. If you think that you're done and God's got you perfect where you're ready for heaven, that right there tells me that you're not. Let's see, and here's On the Road with Papa Joe again. Says, morning, Papa. I'm sorry, don't let it disturb you, huh? It's just dust in the air. Forget it, please, as there are so many of us with you. It can't hardly matter, not a molecule. Tell you what, I'm here, I'm listening, and thanks. Well, Timothy, the thing is, brother, is I'm wanting to reach some of the others. I hope that we can wake up some of these liberals and some of these Democrats. I hope we can wake them up and see how they are being misled. The hardest thing for man to do is to admit that he is wrong and that he's done something wrong. So it's going to be hard for a lot of the libs and the Democrats to look at what's going down and admit they was messed up. They was backing evil. So I'm going to keep pushing this stuff, and hopefully I'll get across to some others. With some like yourself, I understand I'm preaching to the band, but it is what it is. Let's see. William, he says, I was raised around guns. I've shot a 50 caliber all the way down to a 22. Teach kids that a gun is a weapon. It's not a toy, and it can't kill you. It's not a video game. You are quite correct, brother. Gary, he told me, he says, hey man, bro, keep it up. I'll plan on it unless I go horse. Okay. This is trucking worth it anymore. Jai Sidorfisk. I don't know how to say your name. I'm sorry. They said that they gave their wannabe that they got under the wing my channel. They're getting out of trucking. He lost his wife. They've been trucking together for years. Brother, I'm sorry. I feel for you. I really do. When you're together this close for all them years and all of a sudden that seat's empty, I mean, I know how it is for me with the wife just not being here. I didn't lose her, but just her not being here just takes a whole lot of the fun out of trucking out here anymore. That's why I fight the old sourpuss syndrome that comes creeping up on me. So, prayers for you, brother. Lord, please give them some kind of peace, Lord. Give them comfort. Things I ask in the precious name of Jesus Christ. Amen. I don't look forward to that day. It's not too far away. You know, it's still years, but it ain't too far away that one of us is going to have to go first. Then the other one's got to learn how to deal with it. That's going to suck. I ain't going to lie. Let's see. Brandon, he comments on a lot of my stuff, and thank you. I appreciate it. He says, on a roll with Papa Joe, he says, another great video. Thank you. Keep on keeping on. He says that in every one of his messages. Keep on keeping on. I like it. And then on Unspoken Truths, he says, you do speak the truth, and that's what I love about you and your videos. And your cooking videos are awesome. They're great because you are real. And you religious videos help me, and they are somehow just right on time when I need them. Keep on keeping on. Well, brother, I appreciate the flowers, and I'm glad that you enjoy the videos, and I'm glad that the spreading the word is helping you out. That's cool. So, let's see. Then on the Let's All Join, it's God Bless You Too, Papa Joe. Now on that one, and Unspoken Truths, I think it was, I got a thumbs down on both of them. Cracked me up too. I'm like, I just made somebody offended. So, then Cheese, he says, this damn stuff is getting out of hand, stupid bitch. Yeah, I wonder who he was talking about. It was that woman from Purdue, in case y'all are wondering. Let's see. And here's Brandon A. Just found your channel, sir. Good stuff. Glad you found it. Glad you liked it. Look forward to a little communication back and forth with you. Well, this is going on almost 25 minutes. I'm going to put that thing aside. Y'all had made so many comments that I just wanted to acknowledge some of you and answer them in person. So, and I do appreciate the comments and the thumbs ups and all that. The thumbs up really helps my channel. It's growing. I've got all but 1,400 subscribers now. I don't have a clue how many videos. I know it's over 1,000. I'm still getting a few trolls. If my older hands remember, back in the beginning, I had a wannabe truck driver that came over and baited me, and I took the bait. I'll admit it. I didn't know YouTube. You know, if my kids had sent me a video, I might watch a video, but that was about the extent of my YouTube knowledge. And through some of my subscribers and through my son, I figured out that this fool was only baiting me and using me to bring more viewers to his channel and all this stuff to help him make money. You can make chump change off of YouTube. It don't even pay my bills, you know, my phone bill. It don't even come close. So, yeah, I've made a little chump change off of it, which I pretty much give to that boy that's working the magic behind the scenes. He needs it worse than I do. I don't need it. I ain't doing this for the money. You want to know why I'm doing it? Go back in the archives. I've got videos about it. But that wannabe, he came on trying to bait me, and I have now learned how to delete messages, and I've learned how to block people I don't want on here. I deleted his stuff, and I got to go back and refigure out how to block him. But next time he puts up a comment, I'll block him. I thought I already had, but maybe that's one I was learning. But that's it for me on this. I'm hoping to make another video. We'll see how it goes. I appreciate y'all. All you new guys, new subscribers, guys and gals, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoy the videos. I hope you go back in the archives and see some of the older stuff. Leave comments. As you see, I see the comments on the old ones. For you that are hitting the like button and stuff, thank you. For those that are commenting, thank you. I hope y'all share some of these on your Facebook wall or wherever. I'm hoping you are trying to help share my channel a little bit and help me get to be a popular star. I got a friend that teases me about that. That I am, what is it he calls me? A worldwide YouTube star or something. Celebrity, that's what it is, not star, celebrity. Oh, it's all cool. Folks, remember, God loves you, so do I. Not only do I love you, I appreciate you. Each and every one of you. Thank you for the likes, thank you for the views, thank you for the comments. It is appreciated. Y'all have a blessed evening now. Keep the Lord in your life. He can help you out a lot. Good night.